What's up, y'all? Big fight day today, and NBA playoffs at the same time. So I'm gonna be posting, checking everything out today, man. I'm gonna be watching these fights. I don't know so much of them. Watch that Amir Khan Phil Greco fight or whatever, but Khan should get through that dude easy, man. The Greco ain't gonna have much to offer for him. But this ain't about that. This is about the WBC have released a list of the names not signed up for the clean boxing program. Uh, if you go over the boxing scene, this article came out yesterday afternoon, and it reads as so: the World Boxing Council's groundbreaking clean boxing program. I don't see nothing groundbreaking about it. Before they had a clean boxing program, you had people like Floyd Mayweather. What was groundbreaking for me, from a fighter standpoint, not Floyd doing testing, but Nonito Donaire, he was the first person to actually do year-round testing or whatever. So the article goes, the World Boxing Council's groundbreaking clean boxing program has set the paramount standard for anti-doping testing programs in the sport of professional boxing worldwide. Every champion and every top 15 rated fighter must mandatorily enroll in the CBP by submitting specific forms to the VADA. Fighters have to enroll within 3 months of entering the top 15 ranking in consideration of language, administrative, and geographical challenge for enrollment. Failure to enroll in the CBP within the established deadlines has resulted in many boxers being taken off the WBC ratings from the inception of the program up to the present. Subsequent enrollment results in the WBC ratings committee considering the previously removed boxer back into the WBC ratings based on the boxer's merit without any guarantee of being reinstated to his prior position. All right. So basically, if you're a top 15 rated fighter, you gotta sign up for the clean boxing program to be, in their rankings or in a position to get one of their titles. So it's funny to me. For the simple fact of the matter, if y'all remember, Canelo was beefing with the WBC at one point, and that's how Golovkin got the WBC belt. Because remember, he gave it up. People was thinking that he didn't want to fight Triple G, which he later fought. Maybe it was because of this program all along that he gave that belt up. Just saying. And here's the list. The list of the boxers per division who have been removed from the WBC rankings throughout the history of the program for failure to enroll in the WBC CBP as follows. All right. Fighters with an asterisk were removed from the rankings and re-entered in the rankings after successfully enrolling in the CBP with bottom. All right, at heavyweight, David Haye. Does that surprise anybody? Jarrell Miller, David Price, Erkin Tepper, Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora has already enrolled in the program, so there's an asterisk by his name. Light heavyweight, Thomas, I cannot pronounce this dude's name to save my life. I'm very familiar with him, though. I remember when he was IBO champ at light heavyweight a couple of years back or whatever. John Pascal, but he's enrolled now. Super middleweight, Arthur Abraham. That's one that I'm not surprised by. Let me just go through the names that some of y'all might be familiar with. Martin Murray. David Brophy. He's enrolled now. Middleweight, Torino Johnson, Gabriel Rosado, Willem Monroe Jr., he's enrolled now. Super welterweight, Daquan Arnett, Neil Smith, Vanez Martirosyan, which he's fighting Golovkin, so he's enrolled now. Welterweight, Carlos Adam, Lamont Peterson is not enrolled, which kind of is a surprise to me for the simple fact of the matter. If y'all remember, you know, he has popped before. Lamont Peterson has popped before for testosterone. And he just fought Errol Spence for the IBF title. So, you know, that might explain it. But if I were him, I would probably just go ahead and roll. Manny Pacquiao not being enrolled does not surprise me one bit. The only time I remember Manny Pacquiao fighting for the WBC title was when he fought Floyd Mayweather. He was affiliated with Top Rank, or he's still affiliated with Top Rank, or whatever. So, you know, you're not going to see very many Top Rank fighters probably enrolled in some sort of WBC testing or something. But I doubt Manny. You know, there's been rumors around Manny forever and a day. Errol Spence, which I can understand why Errol Spence is not enrolled. He's the current IBF champion. And the only way I probably see him enrolled if he's fighting for the WBC title, you know, in a unification, which we all know old Runtime, you know, he basically sitting on that fucking belt. So no telling when that would happen. Amir Khan is now enrolled. Bradley Skeet is now enrolled. Super lightweight Francis Bartholomew, he's now enrolled. So just about everybody in their rankings is, you know, enrolled now. Felix Verjao, another top ranked guy. Hank Lundy, he's now enrolled. Gervonta Davis is now enrolled. That doesn't surprise me that they're now enrolled. Super featherweight, Uriel Gamboa. Featherweight, Kid Gallahan, which he's now enrolled. Like I said, I'm just skimming through some of the names. Super bantamweight, Leonido Dornez is now enrolled. Which doesn't surprise me that he's now enrolled. And like I personally wouldn't worry about Leonido Dornez and steroids myself. And then you got bantamweight, super flyweight, not very many names that you would kind of either recognize unless you follow like those lower weight classes or whatever. But here's the thing. If the WBC is going to do this, and I guess they put this out to pretty much force the hand of these fighters to now enroll into their, you know, clean boxing program and stuff like that, which, don't get me wrong, it's always a good thing. It's always a good thing when, you know, you're getting these guys tested and stuff like that. But the thing is, if you're going to enforce it, you got to enforce it. You heard me? You got to enforce this shit. You can't just have people, you know what I'm saying, enrolled in your program and not enforce it when they fucking pop. Like, Canelo getting suspended for 6 months is a fucking joke, bro. It's a fucking joke. 6 months ain't shit, all right? So what, he spends altogether, he's spending what, a year out the ring by the time he can get back in the ring. From the last time, matter of fact, it'll probably be what, a year to the day that he fought Triple G, and now he's enrolled in this program. Well, and now he is able to get back in the ring, you know, a exact year later, a calendar year later. That's a fucking joke, bro. It's a fucking joke. If you're going to suspend these guys for popping, you got to make it to where they suffer the consequences for popping. If they're enrolled in this program, they know they're going to get tested eventually. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. If you're going to enroll people in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Do it whenever. Do it whenever. You got to make the shit random. You got to make the shit not before a fight or nothing like that. WBC got enough money to test these guys any given fucking time. Any given fucking time. Like I said, I can understand if you're a title holder of another sanctioning body or whatever, a la Errol Spence or stuff like that, and you're not enrolled in their program. I can understand it. But that puts the onus on these other sanctioning bodies to be like, to follow suit, basically. The IBF, the WBO, you know, WBA, that puts the onus on them to follow suit. All right, we need to start testing these guys. Yada, yada, yada. So in a good way, them putting out this list, putting them off the spotlight on motherfuckers, it works in a positive because it's now making these guys enroll into this to get their name off this list. And then having people question why aren't they enrolled in this fucking program. But not only that, it's, in my opinion, putting the onus on these other sanctioning bodies to start their own clean boxing programs around the sport. I mean, this shit is getting rampant, man. This shit is getting rampant. And then the thing about it is, like, it ain't like a lot of people don't know who's fucking popping on these drugs and shit like that. You understand? So, yeah, it's a fucked up situation going on, man. It's a fucked up situation. But I kind of do commend the WBC for even starting the program. My only thing about them starting the fucking program is if you're going to start a program, you got to enforce it. And you can't make no fucking special rules for certain boxers or nothing like that. Because it was a fucking joke what they tried to do with Canelo, man. If the motherfucker pop, the motherfucker pop. Don't come out trying to suck this dude dick. Oh, it was tacos and it was meat and, you know, Canelo's a clean boxer. Obviously, he ain't fucking clean if he fucking popped. It's obvious. If the motherfucker pop dirty, then he's not clean. All right? Stop trying to be Captain Save-A-Hole for these fighters, man. And it all boils down to money. They know Canelo might be the, second, third biggest draw in the sport. Some will argue maybe even first biggest draw in the sport right now. So they know if he pops and they suspend him, they're losing out on money. They're losing out on money. And that's what it's about. It's money. And that's where that 6-month suspension came from, because I guarantee you, if his name was not Canelo Alvarez, this man would be suspended for no less than a year. No less than a fucking year. So these exceptions that's going on in this program and shit like that, this is the bullshit that I'm seeing, that I'm like, okay, it's good that you got the program and shit like that, but when are you really going to enforce the shit? Because the motherfuckers should still be suspended past September. You don't make exceptions for no shit like that, man. Make these motherfuckers pay for the shit to the point where it hurts their pockets. Because who's going to endorse or something like that? Let's say Under Armour. I wouldn't be surprised if this motherfucker loses Under Armour, you know, endorsement and shit like that. Because they ain't going to want to be affiliated with a known steroid user. So, you know, my whole thing is, if you're going to make the program, enforce it, go by the rules that you set, and make sure, you know, you get your point across with it. Like I said, I do like certain things that it's doing, and it's probably going to put the onus on the WBA, WBO, IBF to start programs like this. But you got to stop fucking making these exceptions for people, man. The money that you're missing from Canelo, guess what? You can get it from other fighters that's doing it the right way. You know? It's not hurting you. But that's my whole thing. Anyway, I just thought y'all should check out that article on boxing scene, you know, and tell me what y'all think about it, man. I'm out.